Welcome to Bossed Up Academy. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our page. Tonight is not a stimulus update, but tonight we're going to be discussing business and bonnets. So please do like and share the videos. Look on YouTube as well as Instagram. We're going to go ahead and get started. Well, tonight we're not doing a stimulus update. We are talking about bonnets in business. I know that Monique got a lot of flack the other week about bonnets, people wearing bonnets and different things out. Well, we're going to talk about a different type of bonnet tonight. We're going to talk about your thinking cap. If you remember when you were in school, in elementary school, the teacher told you to put your thinking cap on. Well, you need a bonnet in business. And that's that is your thinking cap. If you don't have your thinking cap on when dealing in business, it could cost you a lot of money, a lot of grief. And we're going to start off with the reason that Monique should have had her bonnet on, her thinking cap, when she was negotiating her deal with Netflix. Well, remember, they offered her $500,000, and she felt like as a seasoned comedian that was not enough for her. So she turned the deal down completely. Well, the reason that I'm using this analogy is because we can look at what is right there in front of us and not accept it, but don't look to expand the opportunity. If you don't have your bonnet, your thinking cap on, then you could miss the opportunity. So how Monique could have approached the situation was, she could have, instead of saying, okay, yes, you're offering me $500,000. I feel like I'm worth more than that. So let me build in some different tiers of pay. So once I get you 1 million viewers or 1 million downloads, then you're going to give me XYZ dollars. Once I get to this point, you're going to give me XYZ dollars. So that way she could be back to where she was comparing other people. Because if she had the confidence in herself as she wanted them to pay up front, then go ahead and sign the deal for the for the 500,000, but build in those different tiers. So then essentially she may have been able to structure the deal to get more money. So that's what you have to do in your business, no matter what it is. Look at the deal of when you're dealing with customers, when you're dealing business to business, when you're dealing with a contract. Look at how can I maximize that contract? How can I build in? It may not start off to be the contract that I want it to be, but if I put some things in place and I can put some other incentives in place that if I perform, then I'm going to get XYZ So then that way, or how can I structure this for another opportunity? Yes, I might have to go do this job for a lesser amount, but it's going to put me in position or put me in front of a person that's going to be able to pay me XYZ. Or is this a resume builder? You need to weigh the pros and the cons of what you're doing. So you must have your bonnet, your thinking cap on anytime that you're negotiating or doing business. Another good example of somebody that is a good negotiator was Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan started off with Nike, he really was Adidas fan, according to history, but Nike presented him with a proposal. Well, he didn't just decide to say, okay, I'm just going to get the endorsement check. He says, no, if I sell, I want to say it was 4 million shoes in 3 years, then I will get not only my endorsement check, but I'll get royalties as well. So he built in another piece of the pie for himself. And guess what? In 2 months, he sold 70 million shoes. So that 3 years was off the table in 2 months. And guess what? He's still living off the royalties that he is getting from his Nike Air Jordan contract that he signed and has probably elevated since then. So a lot of times we get hung up in the now of things, but you need to have your bonnet, your thinking cap on, and see, how can I structure this? How can I make this work for me? Are there some tiers I need to put in here? Are there an exit plan I need to put in here? Do I need to go on a joint venture? So those are the kind of things that you want to look at. Don't just look at a deal with tunnel vision. And that's a lot of times what hurt people, and they don't get to the level of success or things that they really want out of life. And we all have human emotions, because I beat myself up a lot because I don't live up to my potential. But it's a me versus me. So make sure that you're using your thinking cap, put your thinking cap, your bonnet on, and hit the pavement and get going every day. And I wish you all a lot of success. In the meantime, as we get to more EIDL updates, we'll be giving them to you. So don't forget to like or subscribe.